Not goes to the intro, just get straight to it. Level 1. The entry trap. Welcome to Level 1. This is the bait. Starting around $41,500, this is your cheapest ticket to the VIP club. It's aimed squarely at young professionals who want to post a steering wheel pic on Instagram to prove to their high school friends that they are finally winning. The good. Mercedes put 99% of the budget into visual marketing. When you sit inside, the massive screens, the MBUX voice assistant, and the ambient lighting make it look exactly like a $100,000 S-Class. For city errands, it feels like a tech-heavy spaceship. Beneath the shiny screens, it's an economy car. It runs on a front-wheel drive platform with a 4-cylinder engine. The highway road noise is so loud, you'll think a window is stuck open, and the suspension is so stiff, it will literally rattle you out of the group chat. Worst of all? The depreciation curve is a cliff dive. It loses value faster than a bad stock tip. Buy this new, and 3 years later, your $45,000 Flex is sitting on a used lot for $25,000. Level 2. The Core. C-Class GLC. Now we step up to Level 2. If you want a real Mercedes, this is where the brand actually begins. You finally get the longitudinal rear-wheel drive platform, the same engineering DNA as the flagship cars. With the standard 48-volt mild hybrid system, pulling away from a stoplight is buttery smooth. The center of gravity is lower, the suspension stops fighting you, and it actually drives like a luxury vehicle. The brutal truth. Welcome to the options trap. The base model at $50,000 is essentially an empty shell. You want leather that didn't come from a petroleum lab? You want an audio system that doesn't sound like a waterproof Bluetooth speaker? Pay up. By the time you tick the basic luxury boxes, you are staring at a $60,000 invoice, sweating in the dealership, wondering why you didn't just buy an E-Class. Level 3, the comfort zone. Level 3 is the sweet spot. This is the I don't need to brag, my driveway does it for me tier. Aimed at executives and affluent families, this is the soul of Mercedes-Benz. The jump in quality here is massive. The cabin insulation is so good that Level 2 cars feel like open-air tractors in comparison. The tech is peak Silicon Valley. You can literally take a Zoom meeting on the passenger's superscreen. And the back seats? 2 adult men can sit back there without having to apologize to each other for their knees touching. But this is the absolute ceiling for your return on investment. 80% of buyers should stop right here, because any money you spend above Level 3 isn't buying you a linearly better car. It's just buying you ego inflation. Level 4, the mobile boardroom. Enter Level 4. The S-Class and GLS. You don't buy these to drive, you buy these to be driven in. The good. The airmatic suspension literally uses cameras to scan the road for bumps so it can adjust the shocks before you even hit them. You get calf massages, refrigerated compartments, and cabin materials so lavish that eating a drive-thru burger inside feels like a criminal offense. It's a first-class lounge on wheels. The brutal truth. You are paying nearly double the price of an E-Class for maybe a 20% bump in actual measurable comfort. The maintenance costs will make your accountant weep. You are literally dropping an extra $60,000 just so the valet parking kid stands a little straighter when you pull up. Level 5, the Totem, G-Class. Level 5 is a category of its own, the G-Wagon. The good. It is the ultimate status symbol. The door latch sounds like a sniper rifle being reloaded, and it's the only vehicle on Earth that commands respect both in a muddy trench and at a Michelin star restaurant. It is an ergonomic nightmare. You are paying supercar money for a vehicle with the aerodynamic profile of a brick. The turning radius is comparable to a cruise ship, and the fuel economy is borderline offensive. You aren't buying it because it's a good daily driver. You're buying it because you have an expensive personality disorder and need everyone in traffic to know you're rich. Level 6, the assets, AMG and Maybach. Finally, Level 6, the absolute pinnacle, AMG and Maybach. These aren't cars, they are rolling assets. AMG gives you hand-built, one-man, one-engine masterpieces that can launch a 2-ton SUV like a missile. Maybach gives you silver champagne flutes and interior craftsmanship that makes Rolls-Royce sweat. They live in climate-controlled garages. The AMG One, for example, has an engine life so short and maintenance so catastrophic that it's practically undrivable on a Tuesday. You are paying millions to own a highly depreciable museum piece that exists purely to flex on the guys who only bought the standard S-Class.